podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
TBVsupporters.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I own the record with you. My job, I know my job. I know my situation. I want to fight. But it's going to be very difficult for both of us.
TBVsupporters.com.
Yo, what's up, people out there in the TBV universe? Yes, it's your boy MG Mike Grouse back with another one. And of course, I'm by myself today. You know what I'm saying? Nestor Gibbs is out on vacation in DR with his lovely girlfriend, wife, whatever you want to say it. But they are enjoying their vacation, and big ups to him for all the hard work that he put in. So vacation is well needed. But we are here today. To talk about Deontay Wilder and him saying that Anthony Joshua is a fight that he still wants, a fight that he still considers a big fight in the division, which it is, even though Anthony Joshua took a loss, took a devastating loss, in my opinion. I think he will be able to bounce back from it and possibly meet Deontay Wilder down the road. Because let's be honest, that's a fight that we all want to see, a fight that we all want to see take place. And I think the loss for AJ could have been a blessing, because if he comes back and beat Andy in dramatic fashion, then that just makes your name bigger in the United States. But yeah, real quick, I will be able to take callers today. So if you have not already added Nestor Gibbs on Skype, please do that now. If you want to call in and be part of the conversation, please go ahead and add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. We will be taking calls, and but Blog Talk is down. We just won't have it until Nestor gets back. So big ups to him for leaving me with the Skype and things like that. So yeah, man. First thing is first, man. I'm happy that Deontay still wants to fight this guy. And I'm happy both guys want to fight each other, because over the last couple of years, this is a fight that we all been looking forward to. So just because one guy has a hiccup or one guy has a bad night in the gym or in the ring or at the office, then we shouldn't necessarily just throw him away and dismiss him. We've seen the story that happened with J-Rock. Bounce back, fought for the IBF against Jamal Charlo, lost. Bounce back, fought her for the IBF and IBO and WBA and won 3 belts. We've seen Andy Ruiz lose to Joseph Parker for the WBO. Bounce back, fought for that WBO again, won that IBF, WBA, and the IBO. So it's possible. It's entirely possible that AJ could bounce back and be who we are. Well, I don't want to say who we thought he was, but what they built him up to be. And at the end of the day, man, it's all about boxing, man. It's the heavyweight division. One punch can change everything. One bad night could have you like Buster Douglas, you know what I'm saying, and be the biggest name in sports like Andy Ruiz has been this past week. Big ups to Andy for doing all you're doing, man, with the promo tours, the press tours, everything you got going, man. God bless you, and keep doing what you're doing. Let's get to some quotes about what my guy Deontay said. Let me see if I can find the right one for you guys. Give me a second. Not that one. So it got to be this one. All right. Deontay says, people look at losses and think it's the be all end all, but it's not. Perhaps foreshadowing how he believes a sequel would play out, as Joshua has exercised a contractual rematch clause. It's how you become a 2-time, 3-time, 4-time champion. In our history of boxing, many of the greats have lost, if not all. It's boxing. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. That's just how it is. A loss shouldn't define you, who you are. Sometimes you're going to get knocked down. Sometimes that's the hardest thing in the world to get back up. Some people, after they get knocked down, they want to strategically move themselves. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting knocked down so you can get back up. I would have to agree with Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, man, a lot of times we write off these champions and these guys, and we really just don't give them the benefit of the doubt. I understand that the loss looked bad on Saturday night, but at the same time, I feel like that those guys should have took a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Like really look at what's going on, and not just and not just he hopped to all these conclusions, man. I seen guys out here saying that AJ should retire, that AJ should go to an island. Even Dave Allen spoke about AJ going to an island. A guy who's been beat up by Ortiz, Dillian White, a guy who struggled with my guy. I don't want to Leroy Thomas, and I don't want to give Leroy a bad name, but he's a C level fighter at best. He struggled with Leroy. Guy went over to France, got beat up by Tony Yoka, and you want to say a guy should retire when you haven't even put the adequate hours or adequate things AJ has put in the sport. I thought that was distasteful and very very just like who the fuck are you to tell me what to do, bro? Like, nigga, get a belt first, you know what I'm saying? Win a title first, you know what I'm saying? Don't bring that punk ass uh don't bring that punk ass British title around me and expect me to be respected, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Dave Allen, get the fuck out of here forever. Lennox Lewis came out last night and said that AJ could possibly need a different trainer or something like that. And my Adam Booth also said, not Adam Booth, but Adam Smith said the same thing, that AJ could maybe benefit from getting a different trainer. One way that Lennox Lewis put to me last night, well, didn't put to me personally, but how he worded it was, you can't bring your third grade teacher to university. At this level, you're going to need a professor. And I'm just paraphrasing, not saying it word for word, but that's damn true. You're going to need a professor to teach you things that maybe Rob McCracken hasn't seen yet or not knowledgeable of it. I know Rob McCracken had Carl Froch, which is a world champion at 168. But at the same time, he hasn't never had a guy who's 6'7" with that longer reach, with that amount of weight. And for the most part, we've seen AJ have stamina issues, and maybe that's something to do with Rob or whatever they got going on in their camp. Something has got to change. Maybe just bring somebody in. Like, don't get rid of Rob. Just bring somebody in and let them just like not oversee, but give their input about things. And one guy called in last night and said Buddy McGirt, and I thought Buddy McGirt was a excellent choice. We seen what he did for Kovalev. He got knocked out against Alvarez, came back the very next fight, got with Buddy McGirt, and he went out there and outboxed the shit out of Alvarez. So that was a great name, and I really commend the guy. I forgot his name, but he called in from Norway. And also Jonathan Banks. Like who has more experience with tall fighters and tall heavyweight champions than Jonathan Banks? He was under the tutelage of Emmanuel Stewart, had some great years with Klitschko. Give him that European guard with that lead hand out, you know what I'm saying? Controlling everything, keeping your range. Who knows where AJ could go from here? Let me get to another quote right quick while I fix my definition on my screen. Not that one. Hopefully y'all ain't seeing that shit. All right. Wilder says, of course we can still fight, but first you got to pick himself back up. Noswater, who will in the meanwhile announce the plans to fight Ortiz and Fury. We got to see him. We got to see if he picks himself back up, dusts himself off. Does he pick himself up or does he stay down? Right now, he's down. He's mentally is weak right now. It's going to be interesting to see how he takes this time and rebuilds himself and gets himself back into the mix. When he will do that, I'll be here. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say he's mentally weak because, in my opinion, a mentally weak person does not come out the day after, and well, not the day after, but the Tuesday or Wednesday, and do like a little mini interview, 4 or 5 minutes long, and owning up to everything. You know what I'm saying? Not making any kind of excuses or um, complaints for his shortcomings. He went out there, took it on the chin like a man, and said, "Hey, tonight wasn't my night. Andy Ruiz was a better fighter." So I wouldn't necessarily say he's mentally weak, Deontay, but I would say he definitely has to pick himself back up and dust himself off and see how the rebuilding process goes because we all know that they exercised the rematch calls yesterday. So that means that they are expecting for these guys to get back in the ring with each other. So rebuilding right now is not in the mix. Getting those titles back is what in the mix. Maybe you beat Andy Ruiz, then you go back to England or you come back to America and try something different and try something a little bit more. No, Mikey's mentally is shaky. OTKP, really? Think so? All right. But it's just like you got to get AJ back on the winning track, on the winning ways, and Andrew Ruiz is going to be a good a barometer because if he goes out there and he figures out that I literally just cannot beat this guy, then that might do something to his psyche because we've seen AJ knock out smaller guys and for the most part, the whole boxing public, the whole boxing people thought that Andy was not going to be very competitive in this fight. So you say what you want to now, but last week there's only a couple dudes that was called in. Shout out to my guy Leslow and shout out to JD. And it's a couple more others out there, but you guys were not saying anything about him not being mentally or not not saying anything about Ruiz winning or doing it. So yeah, man, I just think that he definitely has to pick himself back up. Definitely has to find somebody that he can be not just dominate, but have a competitive advantage against. After you beat Ruiz, like you might want to give him like a Derek Chisora kind of fight, let him get the rust up, let him knock Derek Chisora out. Then you look. Go out there and prove that he is one of the best in the division, and that he can still that a loss shouldn't really define who you are as a person. Oh, bad. Yo. Is that better? Is that better? My bad. Is that better? Oh, the Skype noise is too loud. Oh, bad. Yo. Is that better? Is that better? My bad. Is that better? My bad, y'all. I had the goddamn echo on, man. My fault, man. My fault. My bad. I fucked up, you know what I'm saying? They had a little fuck up right quick, but we back at it. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get the Skype hooked up. Is that better? Is the echo gone? All right, we good now. Back, man. We back at it. But if you do want to join the conversation on Skype, just go ahead and let me know, man. We can go and get it started. Robert Bonilla, he called me. Do I got to call him back? Yes, just join the conversation on Skype. Add to the chat. New group chat. New private conversation. All right. I am French. He called. A lot of people calling, man. So yeah, let's go and get these phone line open and see how it goes. Yo, 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 yo. No Robert Bonilla. Oh, I guess that's not gonna figure out. I probably gotta figure out how to get that shit going. But anyway, yeah, man. I did clean it up. I did clean it up. Big ups to everybody out there chat, man. Big Paulie, big Fahim. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. I really do appreciate y'all rocking out with me, you know what I'm saying? And really, 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 really appreciate you guys. So if you can, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, man. It helps with the visibility of the show. Let's move on to some more tweets from Deontay Wilder. What else we got on the docket? I think now he's talking about him taking the the rematch or something like that. I don't think it's going to happen. Did you see what just happened? This man is mentally broken. He quit. Joshua quit in that ring to a challenger. Wilder told Talk Sport. That's the most disappointing thing about it. Being a champion, being boosted up so much, and you go in there and quit. That's a sign when he spat that mouthpiece out for the first time. That's a sign. The referee told him to come forward. He stayed there. He put his hands on the ropes. The referee told him to come forward. He stayed. That's another indication. I don't want to fight no more. Oh, man. And I've been going back and forth with this, man. I've been going back and forth with this. Like, it's like, yeah. Wayne, my reading improved because I'm reading a lot. Like normally when I don't read a lot, I'm just like Ness tell me, hey, go read, and I'm always like riled up. I'm not gonna be perfect, you know what I'm saying? But when I can see the shit on the screen and actually pronounce my words and talk for like an hour straight, then shit start coming out better. But if you want to hear some more of that, go out and check out Conflicting Ignorance on YouTube. Go ahead and sign up now, man. Subscribe and just check me out, man. We doing a lot of stuff tonight. We got a NBA live game chat, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll probably come back with another show for the boxing voice too. So you guys just stay tuned, man. We definitely gonna keep it rocking while that's gone. The last quote I want to get to is this one. This is about him saying that maybe Eddie Hearn and Matchroom put a little bit too much pressure on AJ. Maybe they put a little bit too much pressure for him coming to America and on this big stage. And there were rumors that some shit happened throughout the week that we really don't know about and really can't speculate on. But here's a quote. He gave up. He quit because of so much pressure. His promoters put so much pressure on him. He probably didn't want that much pressure on him. He shouldn't have had to think about what I've done. It was a lot of pressure, and people won't understand that. I heard he was having a breakdown in the dressing room. Damn. He said he heard that he was having a breakdown in the dressing room, and that's to Ness's narrative that maybe he was having a panic attack, but he came out yesterday and said, no, I wasn't having a panic attack. Everything was cool. So, I mean, everybody got their opinion, you know what I'm saying? And I can't fault him for that. But there was a lot of pressure on him, though. I believe when AJ said, I hope Wilder knocks him out in 8 so it can go longer than mine, I think that's when that pressure seed got planted. When Wilder came out there and knocked that guy out in the first ring, I believe AJ knew he had to come out and do something spectacular against Ruiz. And he dropped the ball on that end. But Eddie Hearn, man, it's like we've been hearing a lot of stuff throughout the week, man. Anthony Joshua pops mad at Eddie Hearn. Now, Wilder's coming out saying that Matchroom and Hearn maybe put too much pressure on him. I don't really think you can fault Eddie Hearn for this shit, man. To be honest with you, at the end of the day, the man got in the ring and he took the fight. Eddie Hearn, only thing Eddie Hearn is doing, he's doing the same thing he's doing for all his fighters, putting them in a position to be successful. And against Ruiz, we all thought he was going to be successful, and it just wasn't that. I mean, it just was not that at all. I mean, he really really kind of shot himself in the foot with that. If he would never said anything about the Brazil Wilder fight, maybe he don't have such a flat performance. Now these are all hypotheticals and me just speculating, so I have no proof about any of this shit. Next thing we'll talk about is Hearn said the rematch is going to happen. Y'all think he's going to take it? Anthony says he doesn't know. He might take some time off. Two things are not the same. Until Joshua says signing the contract and fighting, that's what you believe. Until then, you shouldn't hold your breath. Well, Wilder, he came out yesterday and said that they will be exercising his right on the contract and he will be doing a rematch. So I'm looking forward to the rematch. Hopefully, next time you'll be there in the stands and possibly facing the winner of that big fight. Let me get on to the out to these callers, man. If you want to call on Skype, all you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be a part of the conversation. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get this conversation started. You know what I'm saying? And I have no fucking clue, like, at all. Maybe you guys got to call me or some shit. If ain't nobody calling on Skype, then you know what I'm saying? We about to be out. We about to be out, big dog. Uh, guess I got to figure that out. Start a conversation. If there anybody in the chat right now who's on Skype who's waiting, let me know if you're in the chat right now and you're on Skype and you're waiting and we can get to it. If not, then I'm about to end this show, man, and develop another one for you guys later on tonight. I seen some things that Fury came out and said that Joshua should go away and never return or some shit like that. So go and check that story out and see what Fury got to say. And is he trolling? Because let's remember the night of the fight when all this happened, Fury was a guy who come out and like, oh man, we shouldn't be too hard on AJ. We shouldn't be this. We shouldn't be that. But we definitely gonna see how he you gotta add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Nestor NESTOR GIBBS on Skype to be a part of the conversation. All right, with that being said, man, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And until next time, I guess I'm out. Liz Low on this bitch. All right, let me bring Liz Low on. How do I bring Liz Low on this bitch? Dun, 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 dun. Yo, Liz Low. Liz Low, talk to me, big dog. What's going on?
Man, I ain't nothing, man. I said, let me call in this show and goddamn help you out, mate. Shit. Shout out, first of all, respect to AJ for goddamn accepting the rematch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna shoot the man all the way down. And I want to say to his fans, shout it, hey, stick to your man. People gonna lose. Shit happen. If Deontay Wilder was to lose tomorrow, I still rock with the guy. You feel me? So fans, don't be so fickle and switching up on your guy, man. If Andy Ruiz, if you listening, hey, forget all this trying to look like AJ and yada yada. I know he was joking, but at the same time, Andy Ruiz, just do you, dog, because that's what got you where you at. That's why I believed in you because I seen you was you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nobody else, just be you. Just shit, work probably like 10 times more. You did. Um, let's see, who else we can talk as far as a Fury, hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Fury. If you notice on Fury, goddamn interviews, all he do is kick back, smile, and talk his shit. Man, goddamn Fury done got their money from ESPN and Bob. He straight playing them, shot. That's how I feel about it.
Straight up, man. Straight up. That nigga, he got this money, man. He talking about fighting 3 more tune-ups, then fighting Wilder.
Exactly, and exactly. So he straight yank they ass. They stupid as hell for falling for that shit. But if he ever do fight Wilder, now if I ain't gonna lie, the first time I gave the Fury, but I think Wilder will come back around and do his ass up this time. And as far as the Joshua and Wilder fight, it should still happen. But I'm gonna be real with everybody, and I hope y'all listening. This across the pond and all. Y'all boy AJ ain't gonna fuck with goddamn Wilder, man. You understand? Like, I ain't saying nothing against Anna Ruiz, because he do got power, he got pop. But I'm sure
Damn, Skype fucking dropped off on a nigga. Let me try to get it back up. Sorry about that, Liz. Low, know what I'm saying? Call back in, brother, if you can. If not, we'll just move on to the next caller. My bad about that, homie. Shit just stopped on a nigga, man. I don't know what to say, man. Accept that call. Accept. There we go. Liz Low, you here?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
My fault, man. Shit dropped off. Go ahead.
Oh, bro, I was rambling like a motherfucker. I
Oh,
don't
it's
even know.
all good, man. Big ups to down there in Decatur, Georgia, man.
I
Shit.
appreciate, hey, Mike, I always appreciate you and that showing love, man. Y'all be retweeting my shit. And like everybody say, man, hit the like up button. Even if Mike on here solo dolo, you see the man trying to make it happen. And goddamn, join that Patreon. And goddamn, join that border war. Oh, I'm glad I just said that border war. Hey, man, if I can goddamn get my weight right and shit, I want to get down with that shit on some real shit, man. I want to come fuck with y'all on the border war, but I ain't gonna say when.
What's your weight class, big dog? What's your weight class?
But shit, I don't even know because I'm walking around the goddamn 174, 175, but I know I can drop this shit down. I feel
you
like
what the weight?
Yeah, Bud Crawford.
I already live though, man. Thanks for calling in, brother. We'll get to you later on tonight, man. On the next show.
All right.
Peace out. Yeah, man. Great call from Liz Low, man. My God, know what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody out there in the Decatur, Georgia. We got a live reactor. What's going on, man? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Reactionary from London.
What's going on, Reactionary? What do you feel about Wilder saying that he wants to fight Joshua still, no matter what?
Yes, a good idea. I think he should be aware, as all of us are, that Joshua wasn't 100%. There was something wrong with him before the fight.
How do you know Joshua wasn't 100%? Are you his doctor?
No, just based on the facts and the evidence that we could see. Don't take it that I'm calling from the UK that I must be a Joshua fan.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to figure out, trying to know what you know.
Yeah. No, but just looking. I suffered concussion before, so I know what it's like. You feel a bit confused. Your sense of reality isn't 100%. You're sort of like in two realities at once. Your timeline is sort of split, and that's how he seemed. And the questions he was asking his corner, for example, well, what punch did I get hit with, and stuff like that. He wasn't all there. I was asking the question in the chat. Do you think he could have been poisoned? Just speculating, because
whoa! Now we getting out there. You said poison?
Well, it's just a question.
I mean that's a far-fetched question. Like who gonna poison AJ in his own camp? Who's willing to sabotage AJ?
Well, here's the question, right? When Tyson Fury went to fight Klitschko in Germany, his team took their own bottled water with them, just in case people would tamper with it. And this also happens to NBA players when they travel on the road.
That's normal for like athletes to like take their own food, own water, own things that they want to prepare, or just order from a Blue Ribbon, something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know how well prepared AJ's team are in that regard, whether they took their own stuff or they.
All right, man. Sorry. Your 3 minutes is up, big dog.
Okay, big up.
What's going on? Timmy Deo Ojoa?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You sound like you motherfucking sleep. Wake up.
What's good?
I can't call it, man. You tell me what's good.
What, am I live?
What you mean? Are you live, nigga? Yeah, you live.
Oh, shit. Well, basically, I'm just calling because I keep hearing you and Nesta saying AJ has to fight in America again for the rematch.
No. Look. What we said is your whole thing was coming over here to conquer America, to be that American, British American boxing star or whatever, to try to come over and build your name over America. Now you lost. Now you want to tuck tail and run back to Britain and fight in the safeness of your own home. Why not come back to America and get those belts back where you lost them at? Hello?
I didn't even hear what you said properly. It was cracking a lot.
It's cracking?
But my call is basically Lewis went and fought Ratman in Africa, in South Africa, if I can remember clearly. He lost that fight, and he took it back to the US to fight the rematch. That didn't dent
But you
his
know why he
reputation or
took it back to
anything.
the US, right? It's more money in the US fights, especially in a rematch.
So you don't think they will make enough money with Ruiz coming to England, someone that's beaten Joshua already. If they come to England, I think they will fill up Wembley or Principality, whatever stadium they want to fill up.
Let me ask you a
Pay-per-view buys
question.
will go through the roof.
If this rematch
Yeah.
happens over in let's say Las Vegas, do you think more Brits would travel over or less Brits would travel over to say for the AJ fight?
I think it will probably still be around the same number. If anything, probably a bit more people would want to come down because now they know that Ruiz.
Solomon on Skype. Go ahead, brother Solomon on Skype. You are muted. Big Super Mex, you are muted. If you want to talk, let me know. If not, we're gonna go on to the next caller.
What's good, Mike? It's me.
What
It's
up,
Joseph,
Joseph,
big
big
dog.
dog? How you living?
Shit, I'm out here putting this work in, man. You know what I'm saying? This 9 to 5. Hey, but no, you know what? I don't see why people think the Wilder AJ fight can't still happen. I mean, it's not gonna mean the same. It's not gonna be two undefeated heavyweights, but yo, this fight can still be huge. This fight can still be big, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, you yourself mentioned, was it yesterday? You know, Lennox and Tyson still happened, and that was probably past due. So if we still get it in their prime, it's still a good fight to look forward to, man. I don't see why people think it can't happen. Fights, like I said, it just loses the luster and the allure of being two undefeated champions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, we got to get away from that, Joseph. Man, undefeated, man. I know
Uh,
we all grew up in the Floyd Mayweather era, but
and that's the problem. Is so many people come to my favorite fighter, as you know, is Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya lost 6 times, but you know what I mean. Canelo lost, and I still roll with my guy. It's yeah. As fans, we got to get, especially a lot of people, we got to get them out of the habit of thinking a loss ends it for you. Know what I mean? Because to me, that shows a less appreciation for Floyd Mayweather. At the same time, Floyd was one of the greatest to do it, and you know, not everybody's going to be able to do what he did. And that, to me, when you think of someone losing is a bad thing, that just shows less appreciation for someone of that level. He was that's a once in a lifetime guy. Floyd was. You're not going to see that again. Eventually, Fury's going to lose, Wilder's going to lose, and it's still a round robin. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali lost what 5 times. You know, uh, it happens, bro. It's boxing. You cannot win them all. I have not won every street fight I've been in. I've won several, but it's what it is. You know what I mean? It's man against man. So I think if AJ gets back on track, this fight will still be big, and hopefully they still fight while they're still young and in their prime, and not 10 years from now they finally get it on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like the Roy Jones Bernard Hopkins rematch where it was like 15 years later.
absolutely, man. I totally agree with you, man, on that. And that's one reason why I want to see this fight because I still think it's going to be a good fight. No matter if both guys got losses or not. I just think that in our era, this is like the big heavyweight fight right now. It
This,
could change.
exactly. This is our chance, Mike, to get boxing to go back to the. Everybody always says, "Oh, they missed the old days of boxing." We have a chance right now to make that happen if we can get these fighters and stop putting them down when they lose and stop saying, "Oh, you lost, you retired, you got to be done." You want boxing to be the way it used to be in the days of Ali and them. This is your chance to get that. But we as fans have to continue to support them. Like Liz Lowe said, man, you got Texas lost. It's not a big deal. They all lost. So
Absolutely. All right, well,
me and
Joseph,
Mike,
let me know if you want to use that boomerang. I'm gonna go out to Big
absolutely, brother.
Big X on Skype. Big X on Skype. If you're listening, man, I just accepted your request, and you got something to say, man. Let me know. What's going on, Big X? Big X on Skype. What's going on, Big Doc? Big X on Skype.
Yes, brother.
What's going on, Big Doc?
Yes, bro. I just want to talk about the previous caller. It's basically, I just think fucking Joshua should do the fight in Vegas or something. Everyone's saying that it should be done in the UK. It's mad. I think the money's all in Vegas. Ruiz is a star now. They need to build him up, and they need to build up. Joshua's coming back from a big loss. It could, and if he loses the rematch, this is going to end his career for sure.
So, are you saying AJ should not take the fight immediately? He should maybe take a tune-up?
Yeah, I think either. Well, he definitely needs a new trainer. I think he needs to get rid of Robert McCracken for sure.
Okay.
I think Robert McCracken, he's all right, but he's not at this level. You can't be working with people. I think. I don't know who's best for AJ, but he needs to get rid of Robert McCracken. I think he's had it, to be honest. But I think if he was going to get a tune-up fight, I think you give him Dillian White.
Dylan White for a tune-up?
For a tune-up, yeah. Well,
shit, I don't know, BX. I don't know, BX. That might be a nice ass tune-up right there, but he might get tuned up.
Well, he's beaten him before, but if it's not Dillian White, I'll give him, I don't know, Adam Kalnaki, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but, man. Honestly, I don't really see those as tune-up fights, man. Those fights are competitive fights, man.
Honestly, I think he needs to get a new trainer before he does anything new, because if he fucks up the second time, it's over. And I'm not biased, honestly. I think Deontay Wilder beats all three of them. Joshua and Fiore. I think he nails him the second time.
All right, man. But, anything else you want to say?
No, honestly, I just think they should do it in Vegas. Build up Ruiz. If he's gonna beat Joshua the second time, you got a star there. So build up Ruiz. Do the fight in Vegas, somewhere in America. Everyone's gonna watch it. So why not?
All right, man. BX, man. Thanks for your call, big dog, and keep on listening, man. And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Take care, bro.
And smash that thumbs up button, big dog. All right, we're going out to Wakeem on Skype. Wakeem on Skype. What's going on, big dog? Wakeem on Skype. All right, no Wakeem on Skype then. All right, I think that is the end of the callers. If anybody want to use the boomerang, please let me know now. I forgot. I got to go back to Robert Bonilla. My bad, Robert. I ain't forgot about you, homie. I have not forgot about you. And I'm going to take care of you, man. I'm going to make sure you get your call in. Big Robert on Skype, coming to you right now. What's going on, Robert Bonilla on Skype, man? What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even listening anymore. I got this.
Are you just listening?
Huh?
So you were just listening?
No, I was trying to talk to you, but I was going to make a point to say I don't think Joshua quit. I think he was just beat. You know what I mean? He just got beat. And if any of the rumors were true about him being concussed or whatever.
You got me on speakerphone, don't you?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Man, you're killing me right now. Come on, bro. You call in every day, big dog. You already know what the happy is.
There you go. That's
Look
better, right?
Now, he sounds so much better now, don't he? He sounds like a motherfucker, a new man. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey. No, but I think he just got beat. I mean, it's the man had his number. I mean, that's just what it was. But I think he'll pick himself back up. Now, I don't know if he wants this fight right away, but I would hope that he would want a rematch. I know they signed it, but we'll see if it really happens. You know how that plays out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to see him, see if he can either pick himself up off the gutter and get back on top, or if, what it did to his mind. Because, this game is 90% mental. This, Mike. So.
Yeah, no lie to you. I learned the fucking hard way last Friday, boy. It's mental as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was watching you, man. That was good shit, though.
I appreciate that, man. But yeah, how you feel about Wilder saying that he still wants to fight him, though?
Well, yeah, he's gonna want to fight him. I mean, there's a lot of history there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the bad blood between the camps, between the promoters, between all that. So I think he wants him probably when he's at his weakest, which is probably pretty quick. But
Either way, I mean, he probably just wants to shut him up, because of all the times. I don't see Joshua's not going to stand there and take a punch, take Wilder's. He's a little chinny. We know that now. But yeah, there's a lot of history, man. I think that's why he said, yeah, I still want to fight him. I think they still got a little beef between them, when they was both on top. And I don't think Joshua fell off. I just think he needs to get back. So that's just my opinion, though.
I would have to say that I kind of agree with your opinion, but thanks for your call, Robert, man. Thank you for your listenership, know what I'm saying? And just keep on doing what you're doing by supporting TBV. Appreciate you, homie.
Yes, sir.
All right, until next time. My bad. I just missed my guy, Maxwell. I'm coming back to you, Maxwell, right now. Maxwell, you just called on Skype. Coming back to you right now. Let me know when you're ready. I'm calling you now, man. Maxwell on Skype. Going once. Maxwell on Skype, man. What's going on, big dog?
How you doing, Mike? You all right?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad. I've just been listening to a couple of UK callers. I'm probably the same as the last caller. AJ needs to take this fight in the US. That was the whole point of him going to the US, was to crack the US market. And he just needs to go back. I think if he ends up taking it in the States, back in the UK, even if he gets the win, he's still not proved that point. I think he's been hyped up by Matchroom. Whether that's a positive hype or a negative hype, we don't know yet. But I think the only way he's going to get the respect of the UK fans as well is picking his belts up where he lost them. That's my call.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would have to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has to come back to the US and get those belts back, and definitely has to, in my opinion, really right the wrong that happened over this weekend. I feel like if Joshua does not, then he gives people room to talk and to insinuate that he's not a true champion, that he didn't want the rematch. So in my opinion, I think he does have to come back to the United States and try to get those belts, but we'll see how that plays out for Joshua. Anybody else on Skype? Robert, I mean not Robert, but Joseph, if you want that boomerang, let me know. If not, we're gonna keep it rolling and keep it moving to the next show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. I think that's it. Anybody trying to sneak in on Skype? I don't think so. I think that's it. I haven't got any more messages from anybody. My bad, Scott. Scottish. I see you, man. I see you. I'm accepting your thing now. I'm going out to Scott, man, right now on Skype. Scott, Daryl Robinson, coming to you, man. Coming to you right now. What's going on, Daryl? Talk to me. You muted right now, Daryl. You muted.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir. Talk to me, big dog. It's all you.
What's up, big dog? First of all, what's up, Naptown?
I can't call it, man. Naptown in the building. You know how we do.
You know it. Hey, I'm gonna sound a little crazy here, being from America and stuff, but I mean, I know we just had an incident with them.
Yo, you still there? Damn, Daryl Robertson. All right, man. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna hang up. Just call back in, and we'll try to get to it like that. You'll be next on my thing, but right now I'm gonna go out to my guy Scotty-ish Terrell, whatever the fuck his name is. Y'all be having these guys to be crazy ass Skype names. That's what it got. Y'all have these crazy ass Skype names, and y'all expect people to motherfucking get them right. I'm not gonna get no damn Scottish Terrell 1. Yeah, Scottish Terrell 1, man. We coming to you, big dog. Coming to you right now, man. What's up? You on the line? Talk to me.
No.
Talk to me.
Hi.
You want to talk boxing, or you just call to say hi?
Yeah, man. We want to talk boxing. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, sure loud and clear.
Yeah, good man. Yeah. So Ruiz, taking nothing away from Ruiz, Ruiz, very solid puncher, great fundamentals, fantastic speed. I think Ruiz will beat Anthony Joshua in a rematch. I think he's
Whoa.
got far too much experience. He makes himself very small and compact, and it's difficult for Joshua to reach him with that jab. Now, I would love to see Joshua do a comeback and make his career transform after that big devastating loss. But the only way I think he can really do it is be facing the now champion Ruiz in Mexico. And I just hope the IBF don't get in the way. He fucking putting mandatories in.
Yeah, man, I've
Let
been
the,
hearing like a lot of that. I hope the IBF don't get in the way, but I don't think they really have a clear cut mandatory. Pulev has some legal issues, so I don't know if his mandatory is going to be called like right away. So maybe they'll still have time for the rematch, and they'll just put that mandatory in right after the rematch, like they did. Gennady gave him like 3 weeks or something like that to negotiate after the Canelo fight or before the Canelo fight.
Yeah, that's right. I'm so tired of the IBF. You know, it's like it doesn't matter if it's Golovkin or Canelo.
I actually like the IBF, man. I actually like that they make sure that they mandated champion or mandated challenger get a shot every year. I kind of like that.
I like that they mandate a challenger, but when it comes to undisputed, they always get in the way. When someone's got like three of the four belts, they're getting in the way. So I just hope that Ruiz and Joshua do a rematch, and I don't want it in Wembley. It's Ruiz is the champion. I'm a Scottish guy, and I support UK fighters and American or Mexican. It doesn't matter. But I think Ruiz is the champion. He's the first heavyweight Mexican champion. And if they were to do it in Cinco de Mayo and Joshua was to beat him in Mexico, it would redeem his loss. It would be a great comeback story. As for Joshua, I do believe he was not on top form. The rumours of him getting knocked out in training camp, he was marked up. So I do believe that he was hurt, and I believe that he went in there and he wasn't feeling confident. But that's taking nothing away from Ruiz, who I think fundamentally is the better boxer. So
definitely.
Anyway, buddy, thanks for the chat. That's great, and I look forward to hearing more. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Big up to you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Going back out to my guy, Darryl Roberson, man. Darryl Roberson, we're coming back out to you, man. You will be ending the show. I think you are the last caller. So if you're ready, let me know. If not, then we're gonna go ahead and get out. Definitely gonna go ahead and get out if my guy don't want to come back online. You know what I'm saying? So, but I kind of agree with the Scottish guy, Louise. I mean, Ruiz is a champion, so a fight on his terms and on his playing field, because he's a champion now. If it wasn't already stipulated in the rematch, then I can see what he's saying. But if it's already stipulated in the rematch and you signed the contract, then you knew what you were getting yourself into when you signed up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta go the hard route. You know what I'm saying? Till I get what you want. And at the end of the day, man, that's just what it is. But yeah, man. I've been your host, Mike Gross. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. I should be back later on tonight with another the Boxing Voice show, and I'll be back later on tonight with a NBA live game chat on the Conflicting Ignorance podcast. So if you don't know what that podcast is, just type it in the YouTube and we'll come up, man, and just subscribe to the channel, man, like, share, and everything. And until next time, man, see y'all later. Peace out.